Welcome back to King of the League. My name is Cromar, joined once again by Caisha, and this is Demacian crew versus the Blackery Game 2 on ARAM. And ARAM's interesting choice, leaving it up to chance. But who knows, if you lose a game badly enough, maybe you can think, well, maybe roll the dice, maybe things will come in our way and we'll win.
Maybe we just need a little bit of random in our life, right?
Maybe we do. Yeah, plus maybe it wasn't a strategic decision, maybe it was just for fun. But it's not going to pay off for him because the Blackery, unfortunately, did not get the better half of the picks.
Yeah.
They did get Perma-Wilt on Vayne though, which is great because he's the AD carry player and Vayne is amazing here.
Yeah, hopefully it was at least something that maybe someone got Vayne, so they swapped or something like that.
Exactly. They're like, hey, we have a chance.
Yeah, hopefully they at least swap people because Demacian crew has a pretty scary lineup for ARAMs.
Yeah, Demacian crew has Ziggs, Janna, Jace, and Anivia. They have the poke and kiting gods.
Yeah.
What are they going to do? I mean, good God. I mean, they do have a Nasus, though. Huge Rectums is their AD carry, and he got a Nasus. Nasus is pretty worthless here. He's arguably the worst champion here in this entire map. Arguably. Because he has no opportunity to farm his Q, in case anybody didn't figure that out on their own. Just to let you know, that's the reason. So, he's not going to be anywhere near what a Nasus needs to be for late game. But he will still be able to... It'd be effective tank.
Hey, he could go AP Nasus, okay? You can go AP Nasus and just be completely built off his E. I mean, hello, that could happen.
Yeah,
I would totally do that.
I think that his only role is going to be to tank, run in and die, and wither Vayne. I mean, that's going to be his whole deal.
Hey,
wither on Perma-Wilt, and that's it.
Let's not underestimate that. That's still pretty darn useful. That's useful. So this will really be about Demacian crew just playing their game. And then, of course, the other team hopefully playing spot on and not taking unnecessary poke. So dodging all those skill shots, which is really difficult. I'm not going to say it's not.
Why don't you just use some of that enormous amount of terrain that you have and for maneuverability,
Totally.
Come on, obviously.
All right.
Yeah, not good. The poke getting way too much for Horsey. And Oski Wow Wow, who is their support player, is dead.
It's okay.
And that's first blood.
It's okay. It's just
everybody's at full health. They didn't even give anything up for that kill.
I mean, really their only poke is there's Malzahar and there's Karma to some extent, although Karma's poke is not exactly
it's very subpar compared to...
It's very low.
Yeah.
So, they're not even just how they're playing. It's just the champions they got maybe not exactly the best for ARAM. So I hope that they can pull it out.
Here's what I want to say, though, for late game. I think that there is a light at the end of the tunnel for late games, because obviously in an ARAM, your AD carry, no matter how badly you do, your AD carry is just going to get strong eventually due to ambient gold, ambient experience. So they do have their AD carry playing a very strong late game AD carry. And the other thing they have two excellent team fighting ults. It's almost like they picked the champions. They got Wukong and Hakarim. They're great together.
Yeah. And
there could be a situation, if they survive to late game, where the combination, the ult combo and the Cyclone and all that, could completely devastate Demacian crew. It really could happen. I mean, I'm not just BSing to make it sound good. I really think that they could pull something off on that. Problem is, they have to make it to late game.
Yeah,
because
it's interesting.
This poke comp is devastating.
I'm kind of curious as to why Vayne went cleanse. I'm kind of curious. So that may be probably just a mishap on the masteries. But
well, she can cleanse a wither. She can cleanse wither. So
yeah,
that might do it.
I think pretty much everyone would make the argument that it's all about for poke comp. It's all about just protecting yourself, and they don't really. I don't know.
Yeah.
Barrier heal, etc. Probably the best on these maps, but you got a lot of flashes on both teams. Okay.
Yep. Well, it's telling that there's 7 barriers. 7 out of 10 people have barrier. So barrier clearly is the strongest. Is the strongest summoner's ability. I think the cleanse. I think it's specifically because of wither.
Oh yeah.
Certainly on a custom game, you have plenty of countdown time to figure that out. That's why I think so. That's the only reason, really.
Hopefully when they go back, these guys get some lifesteal, because this is that's gonna be painful.
Yeah, they have no sustain. Oh god,
No
they don't even
sustain.
have monsoon. I mean, at least they have monsoon
Ooh.
on Demacian crew.
Vayne taking a big
Sustain.
chunk.
Yeah, and they're gonna force this tower. Permawill cannot fight this. Condemn and run away.
All right.
Actually,
so
didn't
now
lose the
we're
tower.
seeing-
How about that? How about that? We should see a little bit of pushback from Demacian crew.
Oh.
And
yeah, unfortunately, they just kind of forced that fight a little too much. You know, Vayne was so low. You know,
Yeah.
there
She
wasn't
was
much they
doomed.
could do. There wasn't much he
not
could
at
do.
all. Devastating arrow with a nice ult, by the way.
Great
Snagging
ult.
Janna, Tsuyoshi. So there's something. And he's gonna die though. Oh wow, they're all standing in his freaking
Yeah.
blitz zone.
Oh,
They almost all died. They all
Wukong's
panicked
back.
and ran.
Wukong's back.
Yeah, Wukong is back. Raven a sniper, looking to make something
nice
happen.
job.
Juke in the wall. That was
Yep.
excellent.
Yep. Welcome to Wukong.
Perfect. Perfect. The way he delayed and waited for the perfect opportunity was perfect. If he'd gotten too gutsy and went in right away, he may have screwed it up. That's nice.
Yeah. I mean,
But
I
they did
understand.
lose the tower.
I understand why they went in the way they did, but just maybe should have waited for Vayne to not be quite so low. Like, she was like 10 HP, and she
Yeah.
was basically forced to go in, you know, and she couldn't even do anything because she just got picked off, you know, by a Ziggs bomb. So, you know, but great ult chain though. There was a great ult chain, just maybe not the right time.
It was, but I mean, you know, late game, there's really a chance here. I really feel like that combo. Oof.
Ooh,
Not if they get destroyed by all this poke so early though.
that Jace.
Malzahar now completely screwed. He basically can't do anything. Certainly can't survive his own ult.
No.
Maybe a one-on-one is about the only chance he has,
Maybe.
which doesn't happen often on this map, surprisingly. Don't just don't stand in the spirit fire. How
Don't
about
do
that?
it!
That's
I thought maybe
I don't know if he
wanted
thought
to
he would
kill
get
himself.
executed by it or what.
Maybe, yeah,
he's just killing himself.
Yeah.
He just killed himself. Whatever.
Yeah. Whatever. I mean, he was that low. There's nothing you could do.
It's true. So, and he wanted to deny as many assists as possible. I can see that. Anyway, Permawill popping the ult. Can't get anything done with it though. Using it to farm.
Yeah.
Saving the tower for now. I will say that they do have one thing going for him. Crystallisk is completely out of mana, and he just went for a first aid and Ziggs stole it. What a jerk.
Wow.
So Simplex,
Scumbag Ziggs.
not a team player there. Simplex,
Oh, it reminds me of
Just messing with you.
another guy that we tend to play with.
just messing with you. And there's a little bit of burst there on
Hecrim going kind of weird engages. I don't know if he's intending to die, but weird.
No, I don't think so. I think he expected the team to follow up there. There's a
All right.
Cyclone. Just kind of a little preview of what
Nice.
kind of team
I mean,
fighting
that
they actually have going
Wukong-
for them. That was pretty damn good. Imagine if they had a Hecarim combo to ult to combo with that.
Yeah, I know.
Unfortunately, though, they weren't able to get anything done out of
Right,
it,
exactly.
and they only picked up one kill, which was Anivia, because she was low. And there's the Hecarim ult, waiting for that. And Oski Wow Wow going deep. He's going to pick off
And-
one, possibly two, depending on whether or not Tsuyoshi can kite him. And they're after huge rectums. That's going to make another one. And the other are going to escape. So,
Ooh, all
come on,
right.
Caisha. I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting
I
for
know.
him.
I can tell. Well, I think we're all rooting for just, you know, a good game, a solid game, even though
Yes.
they didn't have exactly the champions that were recommended, you know, for ARAM. So we can all root for them.
Noobs. Why didn't they pick better?
Yeah,
Devastating arrow
exactly.
taking out Simplex. Yeah, I don't know what
Like,
ARAM
why
stands
didn't you
for.
ban
What's that?
Ziggs? What the heck? You know.
Yeah, what's the R stand for in ARAM again? I don't know.
So, I did actually have
Tsuyoshi
someone
still
ask
really
me
low.
that, not in the tournament, but just ask me in general. I was like, well, how do we pick our champions? Like, you don't. All right, Vayne making a nice pickup off of Janna there. That's good. Yay, Vayne! Good job. All right, Vayne's doing what Vayne does. You know, the lifesteal started to come out. You know, they can survive the poke a little bit more. You know, so hopefully they make the best of it. Now, Hecarim has the ARAM specialty item, Guardian's Horn. Just gives them a bunch of movement speed and some extra armor, and some extra tankiness. So really low cooldowns, great for Hecarim in general since he feeds off of movement speed. So
True.
decent. I mean, you know, hey, it's great for engages. I mean, Wukong's gonna go in, I'm sure soon. As soon as Hecarim's ult is up, I can envision and engage.
Oof.
Except for
Oh, that nasty
they're-
shock blast.
now they're extra
Hitting
like,
both their
yeah,
APs,
his shock
yeah.
blast is scary.
Yeah, it is. It is.
That's really all he's good for right now is just poking the heck out of him. I mean,
Yeah,
nothing.
absolutely. Perhaps a thundering blow knocking Wukong out of the group if that happens at just the right time. That would be pretty amazing too.
That would be really
Speaking of Wukong, there's a Cyclone hitting everybody, and follow it with the Hecarim ult. CC down like crazy, but do they have the damage to get anything out of it? I
just
don't
don't
think
have-
they do. After all, the team was so low, but Permawilt in the back, it's free firing, gets 2 kills.
You know,
Permawilt now too close. He's going to get
it's-
bursted down. There it is. And the Ziggs with the finisher. Snips.
It's almost like the
Wow.
Wukong and Hecarim are so perfectly in sync with each other, and then they just
Yeah.
completely ignore the rest of their team that are like
Yeah.
that are like 10% HP, and they're like, "Come
Yeah.
on, guys, we can do this!" And
Ugh.
it's just like,
Heartbreaking.
"What? No, we can't.
It's
we
heartbreaking.
can't do this
It was a
at all."
great engage, wrong timing. That's
Yeah,
what it was.
again, I mean, and they've done it before, so you know.
Here they go again. See if they can catch him here. Permawilt now, fully stacked.
Well, Vayne's
I should say
doing what
full
she
on
does
health.
best, and that's just, you know.
Shooting asses in the back.
You know, I saw
Best.
Vayne with a wither on there, but she didn't use her cleanse. So I'm kind of when she was chasing. So
She wants to save it for a team fight, I think. I
I
mean,
guess.
it's a long cooldown. I wouldn't have used it there either. I mean, they mainly just wanted to chase him away from the Nexus at that point. There was no room for a follow-up, especially without Cyclone and Spirit of the Dead available.
Cyclone, huh? Wrong team.
Cyclone is Wukong.
Oh, that thing. I was thinking of tornado.
Tornado, Cyclone, Monsoon.
They all sound the
Light
same.
drizzle.
Oh my goodness.
Light Drizzle is one of Nami's abilities. And
Yeah, I'm calling bullshit on that one. Oh
yeah,
my
I don't
goodness.
I don't know. I know some of my skills.
God.
Anyway. Yeah, the poke is just, they can't handle that poke.
No, they can't. I mean, they just got. Oh Lord, I keep seeing it happen, and just it's never pretty when it happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
Poor
There's nothing
Karma
to do
over
about it. I
there,
mean,
you know.
there's so much fire going down range. I mean, what can they do? Where can they go? Nowhere. If they get caught by 1, they get caught by 3, it seems like, you know?
Yeah.
Been in this tower what little bit they can. I mean, Oskiwawa at this point, if he initiates, you know, he's gonna get his fear off and die. It's pretty much his whole role because of how low he is. But then again, Ziggs is pretty low. Oh God,
There.
Snips has just got obliterated. That actually may work out for them. If
Yeah,
they can hold out for
it's
20 more
actually
seconds,
okay.
which is
They
really
can-
unlikely.
If they can head him off,
Then you can come
for
back and actually have a presence.
15
in the
seconds.
fight.
Don't do it, Wukong.
Oh,
Don't do it.
Wukong going in a 5v4, but Permawilt in a great position is going to try his best. He's just a little bit off screen. I'm going to watch up top instead, where the other guys are trying to dive and just not getting anywhere, getting absolutely
Yeah.
murdered. And then that leaves Vayne completely alone.
That's just the disconnect,
If they
you
had,
know?
you know, there's nothing they could do there.
Yeah,
for God's
that's
sakes.
just-
not with Karma dead. Oh, double kill!
Whoa,
Burst.
Karma.
See if they had that in that team fight. Come on.
Karma.
Yeah, there you go. Stips pulling it out with an instant double kill.
Nice.
Revenant Sniper's back alive, wishes he had his ult, does not. They're going to try to fight it out. Maybe to save the tower, maybe not. And Hugh Drexum does not care.
No, he's
Ult
like,
is-
I'm Nasus. Check it
Yeah,
out.
well,
Then
the towers don't heal. The towers
Nope,
don't heal in
towers
this
don't
mode,
heal,
so
that's right. Well,
might as well do that damage.
some heal. Some heal.
Not those ones.
I know.
And see if they can counter push here, or if they're just gonna make another blunder like last time. But Permawilt chasing Tsuyoshi, probably not gonna happen. Chasing a Janna generally doesn't go well for you.
No.
Revenant
they-
Sniper is gonna get picked here. It looks like
Ooh,
Just
nice,
barely escaping.
Nice Karma
Skin of his
shield
teeth.
on that one.
Yeah, it was. Thank his ally for that one. Speaking of Karma, my
stop
God.
almost dying to Jace.
I
Stop
know.
it. You're making me give
I
me
know.
a heart attack.
Give me a heart attack over here.
God.
And Horsey
Okay,
try. Oh
Wukong,
no.
what did we just say?
Monkey gets blasted.
What did we
Horsey
just
tries
say?
to dive and dies.
Oh, not
Ugh.
looking good, Cromar. I mean, I
PETA is not happy about this game right now.
no. Oh!
Look at Snips with the barrier bait. And
Almost.
still died, didn't matter.
Almost got the Nivea, and they would probably
Yeah,
have
that's
egg
kinda close,
though.
I guess.
So,
Monsoon healing up. But it's a 4v2 here. They can just dive anytime they want. One tower down, especially.
Nasta's doing his job, you know, building tanky.
Here comes Wukong again with another Cyclone, and timed pretty well with the Hecarim, and they're going to push him out.
It's
They're
timed
actually
well
going to
with
push him out. That's what it
Hecarim,
looks
but
like.
most importantly, it actually was timed decently with his other team.
They're not going to kill the egg in time, or are they? Oh, okay. Condemn made it not matter. But
Yeah.
for a second there, I thought they weren't going to kill that egg, and then Nivea was going to pop back up and wreak havoc. I would have laughed.
Let's not over chase him. No.
Yeah, a little bit too much there. Ooski, wow. But Permawelt's still up, and that's what really matters. Permawelt is still up, and he's going to take out Huge Rectums, whose ult is not going to be up anytime soon. Going to chase him down. Yeah, he is. He is. He's working it. Oh no, Permawelt, be careful! The Karma Shield, keep him alive! And Karma steals the kill. Thanks a lot, jerk.
Permawelt doing
Permawelt worked so hard for that.
Oh, no.
Oh, so
Careful.
close.
Careful, little buddy. Didn't realize that full HP Janna was right there. Oh.
And Big PP Swag bites it. But the Shock Blast, which was aiming for Vayne, missed and hit Malzahar in the back. That was pretty cute.
Yeah. Poor Malz.
Now,
He
80
knew
carry
not
and
what he was
support, holding it
doing.
down.
As always.
And
Alright.
here comes Oscar Wow. Wants to make something happen. Not smart, though. Not a good time. Gonna take that, steal that health back so that they can't get it.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's one down for each team, and an engagement here would still definitely go in favor of Demacian crew for sure.
Yeah,
Blackery would not be able to fight.
it's just too strong for them. You know, there's not much they can do. Or the Blackery can do to really stop the Demacian crew.
If they can, I'm
They can
racking
have
my
another
brain
engage
here.
like that one where they had the Wukong and Hecarim ult at the same time. You know, okay. But I just don't
Perfectly
see
coordinated with Permawelt in a good position on top of that. There's the Cyclone. Here comes Spirit of Dread coming in, missing everybody. That's not good. Permawelt is going to try to attack Nasus, but doesn't seem to get anywhere on him. It's going to take out the support instead. Ziggs picking up a kill as well before he dies. And now Permawelt is withered, and he's going to try to fight Big PP Swag and lose the battle pretty handily.
Yeah.
That's not a fight that you want to have as Vayne. You're just not going to win that fight. And there you go.
You know, unfortunately,
Died again.
Hecarim 100% dove for the Jace. He recognized that Jace was probably what he needed to get at. Just
Yes.
didn't, like, if you dive someone, you gotta make sure you get them, or else everything else is done. Alright. It was a good effort on Blackery's part, 100%. Oh, and Karma sniping again! I love when I see this Karma just coming up. What's up? What you want?
Sniping somebody out of
Have
nowhere.
some Q. Have some ult Q.
Nobody expects the Karma.
No.
That's game 2. Demacian crew winning another one. So, thanks, Caisha. See you next game.